As I mentioned in the intro, my multimedia class with Mr. Cheney this year included the main subjects of graphic design, photography, animation, videography, and music creation. What I didn't mention is we also did quite a bit of coding and typing. Despite most of our year in a distance learning model, we did quite a few interesting and valuable projects related to these subjects. In the next 1.5 to 2 minutes, I'm going to show you my 3 favorite projects and or subject matters from the year. The first project or subject I'd like to talk about is in the photography section of semester 1. We use this tool website called Pixlr, and it's kind of like what Mr. Cheney called a poor man's version of Photoshop. So one of the projects we did there I particularly enjoyed called Color Splash, because what it was is taking a colored picture and using a layer that made it kind of black and white, and then just revealing a piece of color. So we were supposed to do 5 pictures original, and then do the color splash effect, and then turn in the 5 after as well. So my work right here, and I chose to use sports figures. So I've got my favorite quarterback, Peyton Manning. So this was the original color picture, and then using the color splash effect, the only color that I revealed was the football on this one. For my Arsenal soccer, this was the full color picture, and then as you can see, this was all black and white with the exception of the jersey. Rafa Nadal tennis, so this one is kind of my favorite, I think, because the full color is a good picture, but right here you're just getting kind of the pop of the yellow from his headband and from his racket. So that was one that was pretty cool for me. The second project that I really enjoyed was, well, it was kind of a tie between kinetic typography and the color wheel. So what I did was, I'm going to show you the color wheel because it incorporated both. And so the color wheel right here was really interesting because we got to first learn about kind of the ins and outs of digital coloring, and so RGB and that sort of thing. And we made the color wheel, so primary colors, secondary colors, and tertiary colors is what they called. So my video, we made a PowerPoint first, so I'll kind of open that one up because I want to show you the animations. It took a lot of animations to do this. So if I were to download this and open it up and show you the animations here. I'll go to animations, what's happening. Oh, there we go. So animations and animation pane. So all of these animations were put together to make the effect for this slide, and I converted it to video, and then I put it in YouTube for the assignment. And my final video, I think I added music. Let's see. Okay, and then the last project I want to talk about, and actually it's not a project so much as just kind of what we did in class, and this was in the second semester. I really enjoyed the coding part because coding is really interesting for me because of the logic and kind of the cool things you can do with coding. One of my favorite ones, I think, was this travel page that we did because it incorporated HTML and CSS. So on Khan Academy, they had these modules that we did, and the travel page had us actually, here's the coding part over here. So in the style tags is our CSS coding, and then down below in the body is our coding tags. So we had headers and ordered lists and putting in images and doing the background of the page. So it's just really cool for me to, I've seen coding before and I've worked with coding, but actually working with coding on my own to get a final product like this that looks like a web page was really cool. So that's my year in 3 to 4 minutes, and I really enjoyed this class, and I hope anybody watching this video who is considering a multimedia class at Bullard High School will consider Mr. Cheney's.